Hey there, welcome to your first video tutorial on kettlebell exercises, okay? So today in this video, I'm going to be showing you, demonstrating, instructing, and breaking down the kettlebell swing. Kettlebell swing is probably one of the best universal exercises to enable you to really use your hips, okay? The power center of your body, right? So we're going to go through the swing mechanics, keep it real simple, okay? and basically break it down where we need to, all right? So first so this is a great exercise, and I really encourage you to practice this with all the cues that I'm going to give you in this video, so that will carry over to a lot of the other exercises that we're going to follow throughout the 21-day kettlebell workouts. All right, so here we go. So right here I have a 35-pound kettlebell. Now the first things you want to be able to do here is just appreciate the position, all right, that we want you to get into. So you can see the kettlebell on the floor, and the kettlebell should be about 12 inches in front of you. So what you're doing is essentially shifting your weight back onto your heels, okay, enough so that you can reach the kettlebell. Okay, now for some of you, your body might be a little bit shorter or longer. For the most part, we just want you to be able to grab the kettlebell at this point. Don't have your head up like so, okay? This will essentially give you short, tight neck muscles in the back, not what we want. So when you come there and you make contact with the kettlebell, you're essentially looking just ahead of it, here, okay? All your weight is on your heels, right, from here. So you will squeeze, so I'm going to do a few swings and then break it down as I go, all right? So from here, weights on the heels, tension in my arms. From here, I grip the bell strong and then hike it back like a football player would between my legs. So from here, okay. So I'll slow it down. And what did you see in that swing? So a few things. As you're sitting back, right, you're basically imagining like your butt is shutting a car door. Really, the amount of force that you have to apply to shut a car door. So as you drift back, now you notice how flat my back is versus rounded, okay? That's a big no-no while we're doing hip hinging, kettlebell swinging, deadlifts, etc. Okay? So as you can see, it's pretty much like a deadlift. Now we'll get into that later in the deadlift tutorial, but the deadlift and the kettlebell swing are pretty much one and the same. All right? So from here, another good thing for you to focus on is to keep your arms. The arms tend to be sort of misguided if they're not directed appropriately. So what you want to do as you're gripping the kettlebell and you're transferring your weight along, you want to think about keeping two little pieces of paper. You can pretend this, right? Little pieces of paper trapped in your armpit. Do not let them go, all right? So you'll see my emphasis on that as we go through. All right, so I'm going to take the football or the kettlebell, I'm going to hike it behind to start, sort of starting with a little bit of a rock here, right, and then, now you can see my arms as I rock back. So what I'm not doing is this, where my arms become detached from my rib cage. Really important. Okay, so you're mainly, so if your arms are fused to your rib cage, then you really don't have to worry about them throwing off your timing, throwing off momentum and your swing mechanics that you should mainly be focusing on your hips for. Make sense? So, as you thrust back, as soon as you're here, you tighten the glutes and really stiffen everything. Glutes, quads, thighs, hamstrings, by the time you're at this position. And then you loosen it up as you go through here. Feel a big stretch, flat back, and then again, apply that tension. Okay? So it takes a few swings, but please refer back to the video. I'll redo this again so you can sort of have a good ideal vision of how to swing, okay? We'll take this up again. So from start to finish, kettlebell's about 12 inches ahead of me. I grab on, and you want to make sure you have that tailbone up with a flat back. You see that? Okay, and from here, I'm going to hike. Whoops, hat flog. And so I hope the last version, or the movements here, made things come together a little bit more clear. If you have any questions about your technique or anything in and around the kettlebell swing, just drop the comments for me below, and I'll be more than glad to answer any questions you might have. And if you're in one of my courses, the 21-day fat loss challenge, again, we'll be in communication with one another, and we'll get it sorted out for you. Thanks so much. Really practice this, because this is a really great exercise to enable you to do a whole lot of other really cool and very productive exercises. Thanks again, and we'll see you in the next video.